But anyways, I'm gonna do a Q&A today. I got a couple questions that y'all asked. For the most part, I am gonna do questions that I wanted to answer just because, like, I just want to make it juicy. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all good stuff. But it's like 10 or so questions that y'all requested, and some of them are actually good questions, so I'm gonna definitely make sure I throw some of those in. I'm probably gonna fix my hair while I answer questions, and yeah, let's get it. So the first question is, do you eventually want kids? I do want kids, but I don't want a lot. Like, I feel like 2 is my max. But I grew up having a lot of siblings. Well, I mean, I know it's people in the world that have more than me, but my mom had 5 kids. I'm the middle child. Directly, gotta put the heat protector on because I fried my hair last time. But my damaged spot low key look good. Like when I wear my hair curly, some parts be like straight and some parts be curly, and I like it like that. But anyways, back to the question. Yes, I do want kids. I want 1 boy, 1 girl. I don't want 2 girls because my little sister is 2 and she's very emotional. Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna say she's bad. Like, girls are bad when they're younger, but I was bad when I was younger. Y'all, my nickname when I was younger used to be Debo. But yeah, I just want 2. Honestly, hopefully, like, I'm not gonna say hopefully, but I feel like when I have kids, I'm gonna have twins. I don't know why, but I just feel like I am gonna have twins. I know that's so weird, y'all, but I don't know. I don't want my stomach to be like OC big though at the same time. So yeah, we'll see. Another thing about having kids though, I don't want no kids until I'm at least like pushing 30. Like, fuck that. I don't want no stressful ass kids running around my. I just like. Not having kids until I'm 30, y'all. Next question is, how long you and your man been together? Although I feel like I have a feeling who asked this because they say you're a man. But me and him been together for almost 3 years now. I met him when I played volleyball. His ass used to stay going to the Chancellor volleyball games, and I played volleyball and we played Chancellor. At the time, I really ain't know nothing about Chancellor for real, or nothing about anybody who went to Chancellor, anybody who played for Chancellor, or any team, volleyball team, football team, basketball team, nothing. I ain't know nothing about Chancellor. And the crazy thing is, before I met Brayden and before we start talking, I was like, I never date nobody from a different school than me. Like, what? Somebody from a whole different school than me? Yeah, nah. Would never. And I met him, and I was like, oh, we might have to make it work. I'm feeling this one. But, yeah, y'all. We've been together for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in January. But I feel like I can talk about the topic dating now since we're on that. But me, like, growing up now, I'm 18, and when I met him I was 15 years old. Like, that's so crazy to me that I was so young when we first started talking. But when I met him I was 15 years old, and I had a lot going on at the time. Like, so much going on at the time. And honestly, like, him just talking to me and being there for me and me having somebody to, like, you know, just associate myself with was like everything for me. So I feel like that's why I really like me and Brayden's bond is like, I never had no bond with any other boy in the world like I had with him. And Obviously, it has a lot to do with him being there for me at like a time I needed him most. But what also goes into play with that, when you meet somebody and like start, you know, fucking with somebody at a time that you're like kind of in survival mode. When we got older, we both had to learn to adjust to like loving each other not in survival mode, if that makes sense. Like, if you're a female and your ass fucking got it out the mud, like, I'm not talking about you got hand-me-downs, you fucking, your family did everything for you. Like, if you independent, you know how it is, like, you know. But yeah, that's my little boo butt, and that's always gonna be my little boo butt. And yeah, but I feel like advice I would give when it comes to dating, I'm crying right here. Advice I would give when it comes to dating is, bruh, y'all better be with a man who, I mean, I don't got no advice for the males, but for my girlies, y'all better be with a man who fucking cherish the ground that you walk on. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces and I be like, I live in the fantasy. I literally live in my head. My boyfriend knows that. Before he was even, well, before he's not spiritual, but before he knew anything about spirituality, like, he knows that, yeah, you really do live in your head. Because, Kayana, what world are you living in? And I really can't, like, change that. Like, I don't know what to do about that. That's just how things work in my head. But for the most part, if you believe something in your head, girl, it's gonna happen. It's all about mindset. If he don't worship the ground that I walk on, he ain't for me. Sorry. I'm just flat ironing this so my ponytail could be straighter. Cause I'm probably gonna throw this right back in the ponytail. But yeah, y'all, moral of the story, if you don't got no man right now, that's cool, because it give you more time to work on yourself. But you gotta be cocky. Like, I'm talking about cocky. Like, bruh, I'm sorry, but the day and age where people like people is with men or boys who like cheat on them or not, like, you know what I'm saying, like just doing, I mean, I guess most of the time when I feel like, this is so random, most of the time when like it's men like doing their girls real bad, it be baby daddies. Like, it don't even be a boyfriend, it be a baby daddy, and that's a whole nother level of something I can't even speak on, because I don't got one, so I don't know how it is. But yeah, y'all, the female, my boyfriend don't like when I say this, but the female is the prized possession in everything. Females run the world. Without us, males would be nothing. So at the end of the day, I don't care who feel a type of way about it. Females run the world. Girl, you better act like you are the shit. Like, I'm telling you, if you feel like you the shit, a nigga's not gonna try to play with you. Like, if you feel like you are everything to everybody, no, nobody's gonna try to play you. Like, especially not no man. Especially not no man who wants you. Especially not no man who wants you to be in his space every day, who want you to be in his space, him to be in your space, you know, vice versa. Yeah, nah, you just gotta, baby, confidence is key. Cause, yeah. But anyways, let's get to the next question. So the next question is, what made you start your spiritual journey? Any tips? So this question actually is like a very sensitive topic for me, but I'm an open person, so I'm gonna talk about it, because I feel like it's a lot of people in the world who could be going through the same thing. Oh nah, y'all, I'm about to be looking crazy. I don't care though. No, I'm cute. But anyway, so I'm gonna give a little background. I grew up Christian. Like, everybody in my family is Christian. There's really nobody. For one. Hold on. But anyways, I grew up Christian. There's nobody in my family, for real, who's not Christian. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I was a church girl and loved my pastor at that. I used to go to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, and Wednesday school, whatever, you know, that's the one at night. But like, for example, when I was younger and I was in kids church, because my church was a pretty nice church. It was a main church, and then there was a little place across the street where like the kids would go sometimes while the adults was in the main service. And every time we would learn something, like, as a kid I was very curious. I am still kind of curious now, but like mature with it. But I always used to ask questions. I'm like that in school. I will ask questions until I understand something, to the day I die. Like, I'm never not gonna ask questions. But anyways, when we used to learn stuff, I used to ask questions, and like the questions I used to ask, the teachers, like the school Sunday teachers, whatever you want to call them, they like really couldn't answer them. And as a kid, like, that kind of always threw me. Like, it kind of always made me, I wouldn't say skeptical, because I was too young to even go against an idea that my whole family believed. But it just kind of like made me feel like, maybe this really isn't real, you know what I'm saying? But I got older, and I would say around middle school is when I really started to feel like, I'm starting to feel like this is a trick. But what really like kicked it in for me is when my father passed away. And after that, I didn't believe in God at all. Like, not even a single bit. And I would make it known, brother. Like, not around my family. My family probably, I mean, my mom knows this. My mom, like, I'm not scared to tell my mom my beliefs. Even though it's not like I'm scared to tell my family. I just feel like they would have a opinion, which everybody does. But after my dad passed away, I didn't believe in God at all. Like, if I was around friends, somebody was like talking about God or something, I'd just be like, please, like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, that shit not real. Like I would just say stuff like that. And honestly, me at this grown age now, I kind of look at it a little differently. Like, do I believe that God is real? Yes. But do I believe in like Christianity and religions and Ten Commandments and the Bible and this and this and this and everything that has to do with it? No, not at all. I'm sorry. Not even a little bit. I mean, I think it has some truth to it, definitely. But do I think that Judaism, whatever it's called, Buddhism, fucking Islam, Catholic, I believe they all kind of correlate. It's all kind of the same thing. But yeah, my dad passing away was kind of the catalyst of my spiritual journey. Like, when you are like you didn't hit rock bottom mentally, spiritually, I feel like that's when like things kind of, I guess, change for you. Because at that time, like, I was really feeling like, if there was a God, then why is this happening? If there was a God, then where was you when, and I was, and you was, and we was, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, please. I'm just not in the business of believing in somebody who ain't really helping me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna believe in myself, because at this point, sir, I'm helping myself more than you helping me, you feel me? And I know I'm gonna offend a lot of people. Like, a lot of people are Christians, but like, I don't care. It's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And I've talked about this on my social media, and I had me a good little chat. Some people might know him, some people might not. But this is boy named Malik, and he used to live in the city I live in and went to the school I went to, and he's like super religious, and we actually kind of had a, not a heart to heart, but a heart to heart about this conversation, because he was probably interested. Why did this girl not believe in God? But yeah, it's interesting. I can't say that word. It's interesting to see other people's views, other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? My main thing is, I'm not a, like, you know how you run into like Charles Darwin evolution or like religion. I'm not like, oh my God, Charles Darwin evolution, we didn't come here from God. I don't, you know, like, I'm not that deep into it. But if you think about it, like, we have cells in our body that literally the sun has, that the earth has, that the ground has, that trees have, everything. So I feel like Christianity is kind of a way to make people feel like they're not as powerful as they really are. Like, in my head, we're all, I wouldn't say we're all, but I guess we're all like gods and goddesses. Not gods and goddesses in a weird way, but we really do. It's more to human beings than people try to make it seem like. Like, I just watched this video and it was talking about, like, for example, I know y'all be seeing stuff like this. I'm a weirdo, so I watch weird stuff, but like, this man found these like pyramids, and it was basically saying that there's been like advanced civilization before like we knew about it, and it was basically like kind of going viral because the people and like the science people was telling him like his expedition, like the shit that he was like trying to find information about was like not true, and that he was lying, basically trying to shut him up. And then he took like, it was like a whole case, and he won, and he just put it on like this website or something so everybody could know about it. And babe, if there's advanced civilizations, talk about the pyramid, the stuff that the pyramid was made out of was like stronger than the concrete we use today. That says a lot. Stronger than the concrete we use today. I think it was saying our concrete is like water resistant 3%, and theirs was like 1%, meaning like water could get in our concrete, our buildings, whatever, more easily than it could in the material that they were using back in the time when we thinking humans ain't even alive. You know what I'm saying? So like, moral of the story is, they be lying to us. They be lying to people. I feel like Christianity is a tool to like not manipulate people, but manipulate people. Like, I feel like I changed my life. I feel like I have to say so. And another thing that I don't like, this one I could talk about for days. Another thing that I really don't like about Christianity is that they try to make you believe that like death is some horrible thing. Like, you got to do this and this and this and this and this if you want to go to heaven. And if you don't do that, when you die, you're going to hell. What? I'm not telling my kids that. The hell? They will not think that. Of course, my kids gonna do right regardless, whether you think you're going to hell or heaven. But like, I'm not teaching my kids, you can't be gay, you can't cuss, you can't do this, 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 you can't do this. That's another thing I hate about Christianity. All the rules, like, you can't even be yourself. Like, do you want me to be you, or am I supposed to be me? Like, how I'm supposed to be you, I'm supposed to do everything you want me to do. I don't know who you is. I guess God. I'm supposed to be God. And man, y'all get what I'm saying. The point is, my spiritual journey started at that moment. At that moment, I knew that I have to take control of my life. I'm not depending on nobody else. I'm not praying to nobody else. Like, now, I mean, I pray, but I don't really pray. Like, I would say my type of praying is like speaking to myself. I do believe in like ancestors and spirit guides and just, I guess, other like entities. If that makes sense. I do believe in all that. But Yeah, that's really it, y'all. I don't mean to talk shit if like you ride or die Christian, cause ain't nothing wrong with that. I just feel like most people that's ride or die Christian, they be like, yeah, I'm ride or die Christian, but like I got some gay friends, or yeah, I'm ride or die Christian, but I get drunk on the weekend. I get drunk every week. I'm gay. I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. I sin 24/7, but I'm Christian. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me, y'all. But yeah. Let's get to the next question because I could go on and on and on about this topic. And y'all, I'm gonna try to give advice at the end of every one of these, but I guess the advice I'll give for this one is just always try to stay positive. Like, if you expect everything in your life to go good, to go smooth, like, you're crazy. Nothing in life is gonna be easy. I guess nothing good in life is gonna be easy. And a lot of things now that I would, well, now looking back, a lot of things that I went through kind of built me into the person I am today. So I really like wouldn't regret it. But I would just say stay positive, y'all, and trust in whatever you believe in. If you believe in God, trust in God. If you believe in yourself, trust yourself. If you believe in the universe, trust the universe, because everything is a mindset thing. Literally everything is a mindset thing. And from a young age, when I knew something in my life wasn't how I wanted it, I knew in my head that I was going to change it. I knew in my head that I had to take accountability. Rather, the stuff in my life was my fault or not, or things I could change or not, I was going to take accountability and I was going to change it, point blank, period. And that's why I am where I am today, because I'm just never going, like, when things happen, you gotta, it's like you either sit in it and be sappy and be sad and be stagnant, or you switch it up, make a move, keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, I don't want to turn into like TD Jakes or nothing, but just stay positive, y'all. Trust the universe, because I trust the universe more than I trust myself. Like, if I'm ever overwhelmed or stressed about a situation, I literally just go outside. I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say, but go outside, feel the wind, have a conversation with the air, with the trees, whatever, because they might talk back to you. I'm telling you. One time the wind was talking to me, and I was talking to the wind. We was having a good little conversation. And after that, went back in the house, and I was cool. I was straight. Feel real mellow. Definitely do go outside a lot if you're struggling with, like, being grounded, because it really does help. And now, the weather outside is a perfect weather for that. Like, anyways, y'all. Tips for your spiritual journey, I would say the main one is don't let nobody tell you how you should do your spiritual path, if that makes sense. Like, on TikTok, it was a whole bunch of stuff going around, like, you're not spiritual if you do this, or these are fake spiritual people, or blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, nobody else's opinion really matters but yours. If you feel like you're doing a damn good job on your spiritual journey, then you're doing a good job. It don't matter who say you're supposed to do what. Like, you don't have to meditate and do tarot. I say it's the wrong tarot to, like, be spiritual, or have crystals to be spiritual. You don't need none of that. Like, you believing in yourself that you have the power to manifest and change your life is you being spiritual. That's it, and that's all, because that's really what it's about. Like, it just takes away all the limitations of religion, or like Christianity. I don't know why I use Christianity the most like that. I mean, because I feel like, me personally, I would identify as, like, what is it called? I don't know what the religion is called, where basically they believe in reincarnation. I would identify with that more than I identify with Christianity, to be honest. But yeah, y'all, don't let nobody tell you how you should live your spiritual journey, because it's not anybody else's life for them to have an opinion about it. And like I said, really just trust the universe. When anything's going bad, when anything's going good, trust the universe. Also, when good things happen to you, be grateful. Show gratitude. That's another thing. The more you show gratitude, the more stuff happens to you. I promise you. Like, you don't even gotta say, like, just say thank you. Like, out loud. Thank you, universe, for giving me this. Thank you, universe, for blessing me this. And you gonna see. And another thing, what was the last thing I was about to say? Oh, please, 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 please. This is a big one. This is a really big one because I am huge on karma. Like, huge on karma. Anybody I fell out with, I don't even like saying this because I don't like sounding cocky, but anybody I have fell off with, I feel like has got their karma bad. And that's because when you do things, please have good intentions. Like, don't do anything with bad intentions. Karma will come back and bite you in the ass. I'm telling you. Have good intentions with everything you do. That's why I'm like, I mean, it's easy for me because I'm super nice and I'm super sensitive. So, like, I feel everything. I feel like on a 5D level. Like, literally, y'all, when I watch movies or TikToks or shows when somebody's crying, it could be about anything. Like, if I see somebody crying, I feel like I'm crying. Like, I feel like I'm about to cry. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. If you know about empaths, then you know a little bit about what it is. But yeah, just have good intentions, please. Because if you don't, like, you could be the best spiritual person you want to be, and that karma's still gonna get you. So yeah, y'all, good intentions, please. Good intentions. So the next question I'm gonna do is, how many fights have you been in, or how many people have you almost fought? I have not been in a fight before. I've been in a fight with my sister. Me and my sister were like 1 year apart, 2 years apart. We used to fight a lot when I was younger. Like, a lot. We used to throw hands when I was younger. But as we got older, we kind of like stopped fighting as much. We got in one fight like when we were older, and that's just because my sister was a little mean. But she nicer now, but she was mean, y'all. She was mean. I don't even really remember what happened for real, but I probably seem like I got in a lot of fights, but nah, I ain't got in a lot of fights. I've almost got in a fight with one person, and that's because this one person was trying to, I guess, low dog me. She thought she was gonna bully me. And speaking of, because a lot of people had questions about this, let me get y'all the real tea. This girl tried to, like, bully me, I guess. Text me at my job, talk about she here with who knows how many other people, and she wants to fight, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I was at work by myself. Like, you come to my job deep as fuck to fight me, to jump me. Anyways, I left my job, pulled up at the girl's house, and everybody hid inside and turned off the lights and ran upstairs. But you want to know what the real kill is? She put out a restraining order against me, y'all. How the fuck you put out a restraining order against me when you texted me first saying that you wanted to fight me? Like, and that's what I mean about karma. And then after I made all this YouTube video stuff on it, blah, 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 now the people you thought was really your mans, now they see your true colors. Now bitches really don't want to fuck with you because you're weird, you're wishy-washy. Like, now people really seeing how people really is in the mind, in the head, in the soul. And yeah, it's not a good look, babe. It's not a good look. My whole thing is, I really don't like females who try to degrade other females. Like, it's not cute. It's not a look. It's not a trend. Like, I don't like it. So you think you about to bully me? Yeah, let's see. And it didn't turn out how she wanted, y'all. It didn't turn out how she wanted, cause clearly bitches didn't want no smoke for real. But it's just crazy that I pass this girl house every day on the way to work, y'all. Ben knew where she lived. Ben knew all that before all this was even a thing before she even texted me. Like, girl, I pass your neighborhood every day when I go to work. I never was worried about you, and still not worried about you, because really, if I wanted to, I could have came to your house again after the restraining order was up. Like, y'all, like, that's just what I mean by karma. Not bitches social media deleted and all this. And I just heard I'm not even gonna get into that, because if y'all want to know, that could be another story time. But anyways, yeah, y'all, I don't really fight like that. In school, I was quiet. I don't think nobody wanted to fight me, but somebody didn't want to fight me. I know. I ain't fight like that. I don't fight like that. What I be wanting to fight the most about, or what I used to want to fight the most about, is about my boo. Because, girl, if you think I'm not gonna fight you about this man right here, oh yeah. But I feel like now people know, like, yeah, I'm not even trying to say this in a cocky way, but I feel like people really do know, like, girl, if you mess with my nigga, if you try to attempt to, you're gonna get the works, point blank, period. But I don't even be needing to do all that now, because, like, don't nobody be doing nothing for real. We just be cool and we grown and shit now. So yeah, but I don't fight, y'all. I'm too pretty to be fighting. I don't plan to fight anybody. Only time I will fight if somebody, like, you know, that situation back there. Because I feel like for the most part, females are really like females like me for the most part. I'm sweet, I'm nice. Like, if you don't like me, you're probably jealous of me, or yeah, that's really it. But no, y'all, real talk, when it comes to fighting, like, I really don't, like, I wouldn't say I don't condone it, because if you gotta handle your business, you gotta handle your business. But, like, now I wouldn't, like, use that as my first tactic, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really just a waste of energy. It's a waste of everything, to be honest. I feel like we're too grown to be fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, fighting is kind of like a teenage thing, if you know what I'm saying. Like, girl, if you don't like me, look the other way. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, don't be around me. Like, at this age, like, what do I really need to fight for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, don't be fighting out here in these streets, because it's really no point. Especially not nobody. Please do not waste your time on nobody that you know you could beat, or nobody who really don't want to smoke with you, because all that end up happening in the end is they put out a restraining order against you for 78 hours for 2 days, because they don't want you to you know. But I feel like a lot of girls think, like, since I'm tall and I'm confident, that, like, that means, I don't know. I've got a lot of people who told me that, like, I'm intimidating, or, like, maybe it's because I'm really reserved, like, I'm really quiet. But, like, for the most part, like, when I first meet females, I feel like they either really like me or they really hate me. Like, it's really no in between. You either love me in a, not obsessed with me, but, like, love me or hate me. There's no in between. But this girl that I work with, I love the people I work with. This girl, named Rebecca, she seen me in the bathroom. Like, before I worked in OGP, I was a cashier, and she was like, yeah, this girl hates me. And she said, like, I just seemed like kind of reserved, and kind of like that. But really, in reality, like, now that I work in OGP, she's like my best friend at work. Like, yeah, that's my girl. Like, I love her. But I don't know. I think I just give that, like, vibe because I'm tall. That's really it. And I'm very vocal. Like, I'm not scared to say what I want to say now. But other than that, y'all, I'm a sweet person, and I don't fight. And don't be fighting, y'all. Especially if you're pretty. Because most of the time, females will look up your IG and be like, yeah, she got it going on. Yeah, she cute. Let me try to fight her. Let me pull up at her job. Let me talk shit about her. Let me blah, 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 blah. I had to learn that the hard way. Most of the time somebody do something, it's because they be envious. It's because they be wanting just a tad bit of what you got. Even if what you got ain't better than what they got, baby, jealousy, they gonna take it and run with it. They gonna take it and run a mile with it. So, yeah, y'all, be aware. Another question I got was, do you plan on getting an apartment? I do plan on getting an apartment. I feel like I halfway live with my mom and halfway live with my boyfriend. But I work 24/7, so it's not really like I live anywhere. But I do plan on getting an apartment. I feel like I set goals really, 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 really high for myself. Like, especially the senior year, I noticed this. Like, people, like, I fell off with so many people because, not so many people, but like, I fell off with friends because I kind of like, my priorities just wasn't the same as average females. Like, my priorities is work, 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 work. And anytime somebody would ask me to get out or do something, I would be like, nah, I'm good. Nope, I work. Nope, I don't want to go. But yeah, I feel like I am definitely gonna get an apartment soon. I just want my own space, and when I get an apartment, I'm definitely like, my YouTube won't take off, like, for sure, for sure. It's not even a question. I'm already knowing. But I feel like right now, it could happen, but like, it's no point. Like, I might as well just stack my money. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it. I actually was gonna move pretty soon, but then I was like I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say picky, but if I'm gonna spend money on something, I want it to be perfect for me. And lately, I just haven't found anything perfect for me, so I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna just wait. Plus, I am 18. Like, that's mad early for me to get an apartment when I could be living with my parents and save money. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'll probably have an apartment by next year. And if not next year, probably by my birthday, to be honest. And my birthday's March 6th. If you don't know, big Pisces, yeah. But, yeah, y'all, I'll probably have an apartment by my birthday, to be honest. Even though, like, I'm trying to wait. Like, half of me wants to save money and wait and be smart about it. And half of me wants to just go. Like, half of me wants to. But yeah, y'all, I do plan on getting an apartment. And when I get an apartment, y'all will see everything. Y'all probably see the whole process and all. Another question that I got was what steps you took to get your first car. I'm not gonna lie, with getting my car, I was kind of impatient. And not impatient in a bad way, I just really wanted it. And I mean, I feel like when I got it was at the perfect time. But to me, there really was no steps, I guess. I don't know. There really was no steps because I've been working since I was like 15 years old. So I always like had a job and had money saved, but I just went to the to a bunch of different car places, and I seen this one. I don't really know how car stuff works because, like, I don't know, like, if my car was like a steal or if it's like normal for cars like that to be on. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know enough about cars, but all I would say is it's really like, no, sorry, y'all. Yeah, it's really no major steps you need to take. I guess it depends on if you want to finance it or you want to pay it outright, which it's really no difference. Do whatever works for you. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do one or the other. They both equally the same. If you think you gonna fucking get in an accident and you financing a car, then obviously, yeah, don't finance a car. But I'm not, like, I would say just remain positive. If you don't get something the first try, you know, just look again. Like, it's not the end of the world. As long as you got money saved, you can do what you want. It's no, not really no steps to it. I went to, I think Caspian, someplace in Stafford. But yeah, I seen this car, and it was, I think, the first car that I seen when I went there. But it was the third place I went to, though. So yeah, I was low-key getting mad after the second place. So I was like, damn, I did all this for nothing. But nah, it wasn't for nothing. Third place, I found something and it was right for me. The next topic I'm going to talk about is friendships, and I don't know, this will probably be the last one. I don't even know how many I've did so far, but I just want to talk about friendships because I feel like a lot of things that I post on social media kind of be about, like, I guess fallouts with friends. But if you know me, you know, like, growing up, like, I was quiet, like, I was reserved. Like, now I'm even more in tune with myself and what I got going on in my mind and how I think and how other people think. So it's kind of easier to choose who I give my energy to and who I'm not giving my energy to. But when it comes to friends, like, I really hold friends to, I wouldn't say a higher standard or a different standard, but it is a higher standard and a different standard because, like, when it comes to a relationship, there's something to offer in a relationship other than just that relationship, if you know what I'm saying. Like, me and my boyfriend getting a house together, that's rent going two ways, you know, pay for each other's food, you know what I'm saying? It's other stuff in the connection than him just being my friend or my boyfriend. When it comes to a friendship, all you're offering is your loyalty or your companionship. That's literally it. You're not paying for anything for me. You're not doing anything for me. You know what I'm saying? So I do hold friends to a way higher standard than I hold other people. And that's honestly probably why I don't have friends. Which back in the day, I used to feel like, oh, and I said, like, I only got like 2 friends. But now, well, babe, I don't care. Because if you're not meeting my requirements, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing so much stuff on social media about how, like, girls be this friend did this and this friend did this and now they friends again and then this person did this. Yeah, nah, I don't play none of that. You got one strike with me. Friend, you got one strike with me because I don't play that. And this last friendship that I fell off with, and I was going to do a story time about it, but I'll probably just talk about it briefly in this video, and that'll be it. I honestly was going to do it, but in my phone, I deleted all my old messages because I had like 300 something unread messages, and it was just taking up space, and it was pointless. So I deleted it, and I was like, damn, like, me not having those messages must be a sign from the universe that I shouldn't do a story time on it, especially because me and this person really was close. But I'm gonna give y'all a brief little story time on that situation. So me and this person, like, I wouldn't say we grew up together like me and my best friend did, but like, we'd known each other from a young age. Before we was even friends, we lived right next to each other in Mayfield, which is crazy. But this person literally, like, came with me to get my car and everything. Like, we was close. And then after, I just feel like after I started to not let people, like, control me, like, when I started to, like, speak up for myself or stand up for myself, when people started to see that my life was kind of in my own hands, like, I was doing better, getting better, looking better, like, you know what I'm saying, just on levels that nobody really expected me to be this early, I feel like people started to, like, kind of have animosity. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I'm trying to, like, say this in a real genuine way, because when I lose friends, it actually, like, it don't faze me. Like, I'm not saying that, like, oh my god, I'll be sad, because if you know me, babe, I move on in 2 days. But like, it really actually does, like, move me a little bit, because, you know, I didn't have a conversation with this person at all about a last friend that I fell out with that I'm not being friends with again, because I don't do that. I don't go back and forth, friends, not friends. I don't do that. But anyways, like, I just feel like that whole situation, falling out with that person, was dumb. And then, like, after we got my car, like, everything was cool, everything was smooth, everything was sweet, like, super grateful, like, You know what I'm saying? Like having heart to hearts, just talking about things. Because this person was a Pisces too. Talking about things that I really didn't talk to anybody else about. And like one day, they asked me to like take them to a junkyard, then take them to like move their tires and get money for their tires, and then after that, take them to a car place for them to get a car with the money that they got from the car parts, and then co-sign for them. Babe, what? I'm 18 years old. I can't co-sign for you. I'm just getting my own car. Like I can't co-sign for another kid, especially not to be rude or nothing, but not one who don't really know. I mean, you know how to drive, but you drive recklessly. Like I can't do that, babes. I'm not doing that. So that's really when like everything like went to shits. Like I guess me not wanting to co-sign for that person like made them think that like they was doing stuff for me, but I wasn't returning the same. Mind you, like I wouldn't say I mothered people, but I mothered people. If you was broke down on the side of the road and you ain't had no gas, I sent you gas. Whether it be, and that whole thing was stupid. You wanted $10 in gas and I sent you 6. I didn't have to send you anything, babes. Like, I'm not your mom. I didn't have to send you anything at all, but I did out the kindness of my heart. Smoked you up, gave you gas money. Anytime you went anywhere, putting gas in the tank, like, the levels of what I did in the friendship and what that person did in the friendship, I was like, this is me and this is them. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong with that because I'm a giving person. I never, ever, like, even in a relationship with my boyfriend, I don't count favors. And that's how I know if you real or you're not real, because I don't count favors at all. So if I'm doing more for you, that's cool. Long as you a good friend, long as when I cry and I need to talk to somebody, yo, where you at? Yeah, coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it balanced out. But if you being a shitty friend and I'm still doing a lot for you like I'm your mother, nah, that's when I cut the line. Who is that? Sorry, y'all. Little malfunction. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, my whole thing was, as a Pisces, I'm very communicative. Like, I will communicate my feelings to the death of me. And now that I'm thinking about it, I already gave this person a pass. Like, I been should have cut this person off. But I was so set on, like, this is one of my close friends. Like, this person is a Pisces like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was so set on this person was supposed to be in my circle that I wasn't really seeing, you know, what was going on in the back. Anyways, I feel like we really did it for me. And this is why I feel like I hold my friends to a different standard. Because if we are going through something, if you feel a type of way about me, mind you, let's rewind. Because when he was asking me to take him to all these places, whatever the case may be, I was trying to give suggestions. Like, I was being nice about it. I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but what about this person, or what about this? Like, just, you know, trying to give options, and like was not getting the same return. Like, no, you're the only person that can do it. Just stop trying to give suggestions. Like, real disrespectful. Still let it slide. Still was like, okay, like just laughing it off. Like, didn't even let it faze me. And then when I said something like, basically like, how about you try to do this and this for yourself so you can get this and this, you know, something like that. I don't really want to put out too much, but I feel like that's when everything went left. And then that person just stopped texting me and stopped communicating with me. So I'm not, like, if you feel some type of way, it's up to you to come to me about it. Just like if I feel some type of way, I'm gonna come to you about it. If I feel some type of way, I can't expect you to come to me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grown. That's just how it is. So you stop texting me, that's just what it is. We didn't text. So left me on red, and I already knew that he felt some type of way, but the type of person I am, I'm gonna give you some real deal ass like advice. Like, I've been working my ass off since I was 15 years old and never had a handout. You think I'm not gonna give you the same advice I give myself? Anyways, so yeah, that person didn't text me back. We didn't text each other or talk to each other for like 2 weeks, I think. And then this is the kicker. This is the kicker. Went to my best friend, went to Yaya before he went to me and talked to me about it. Like, are we 13 or are we 18? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, from there, like, was like, I don't know if I'm being dramatic, but I feel like kayanaaaa, blah, 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 blah. I guess just, I mean, he was talking shit, but he was getting out how he feel, which is cool, but I feel like you could have did that to me. You could have just talked to me, like, why you trying to, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, where was I? So yeah, went to my best friend talking shit, basically trying to make it seem like I was a bad friend, and I just really didn't fuck with that. And after that, I was like, yeah, boy, you done dada. And I feel like I'm the type of person, I really, really bond with people off of trauma, which I don't know if that's bad, but like me and this person was kind of going through traumatic things in our family at the same time. So we both lived in Mayfield, but this is when we was living in Mayfield, like when we were older, and like it was a tight friendship. Like, you don't got nothing to eat at your house, come to my house, my mama gonna cook for us. You know what I'm saying? Even though like he didn't need me to cook for him, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just that type of friendship. And I'm always, like I told you, I'm always a giving person. Even if I barely got food to eat, if I know your situation ain't good, you won't come over and eat off my plate. Like, that's just the type of person I am. But this just goes to show why I do not have friends. Because the closest people, and it's not even like the relationship was like, oh, you snaked me out. Like, it's just my morals is too high. If I set my standards high, what makes you think I'm not gonna set my friendships high or my relationships high? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like miscommunication can kill a relationship, but like, bruh, y'all be too grown to be acting the way y'all be acting. Y'all be too grown to be tripping off $6 versus $10. Y'all be too grown to be tripping off an 18-year-old won't co-sign for you. I'm 18. I'm just starting my life. I ain't getting nobody to co-sign for me. Like, man, more of the story is, like I said, when people see you doing good, getting good, being good, looking good, whatever you want to call it, it like really like, even if they don't know it, even if they don't realize, some people are not as self-aware as me, but jealousy and animosity, all that can kill. That's why I really just stick to myself, because at this point, it's like, I'm trying to find my way. I'm going down a really good path. I don't have time for no people on the side to be like messing it up. I don't have time for nobody on the side to be making me sad. I don't got time for any of that. So at this point in life, y'all, I'm really like happy being a loner. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I feel like I need to start incorporating in my life is some fun. I need to get out, because, man, yesterday I was off yesterday, and I was like, I'm too tired to go nowhere. Like, I wanted to go somewhere, and I was like, I'm too tired. So I slept like 2 o'clock to like 6, 7 o'clock, and then when I woke up, like, I was up to like 3, 4 in the morning. And when I was on Snapchat, I was seeing everybody and their mama out. On Instagram, everybody and their mama. I'm like, girl, you need to get out. You off 2 days a week, and 2 days a week you just gonna sleep. 2 days a week you just gonna make videos. That's it. You're not gonna go out. You're not gonna look cute. Nothing. You're just gonna go to the gym. Like, come on now, don't be boring. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna incorporate some fun in my life. Don't worry. Right now, this is fun for me. I'm probably gonna go to like Katie or something. Go out to eat something. I don't know. But I just feel like it's because I'm not a people person. I don't like being around people. I get around a lot of people. I get anxious. I be ready to leave. But yeah, y'all, I feel like that's all. Let me check if there's any more questions. While somebody asked me, what is the color of your room? I feel like maybe they was just saying that because like they just wanted to ask a question, but like, did you watch my Shein haul? Cause you wanna see the color of my room. What color? It's just white, y'all. Just a plain little white. I don't know. I don't think I would really want my room any other color, for real, for real. Anyways, y'all, this concludes my Q&A. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I feel like y'all will. I really appreciate the love and support from everybody. I honestly cannot believe that my Shein haul is already at 1K views. Like, to me, that's just crazy. But I don't know, y'all. Tell me what y'all want to see more of. I feel like half of my supporters be like really engaged, and half of my supporters just like want to sit back and watch, which like it's fine. Like, if you just want to sit back and watch, that's fine too. Like, but like it would be better if like y'all engaged, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, y'all, this concludes the video. Let me know what y'all want to see more of, and yeah, I'm about to go to the gym, so bye, y'all.